Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. This is the 60-second video in the learning and evolving from past practitioner series, a video series that aims to introduce important historical figures in the internal style of martial art and Shoudao practice. Ever since I published last week's video about Li Yaxuan, many viewers have responded with wanting to learn more about Li Yaxuan's Tai Chi. However, perhaps due to different understandings of certain Tai Chi practices, one viewer, for instance, felt that a demonstration video shown in the video was an inauthentic performance. At the same time, he used some very strong wording to express his views. I completely understand his approach because everyone has the freedom to express their own opinions. Based on this rationale, and especially regarding this specific viewpoint, I felt it was very necessary to make this follow-up video. This way, everyone can better understand Li Yaxuan, an important figure in the history of Yang style Tai Chi. First, let's take a look at this demonstration video, which I accepted from last week's video. Second, push hand demonstration by Mogen, a famous Yang style Tai Chi master who studied under Li Yaxuan. Next, in the interest of maintaining harmony, I will simply quote the full comment without mentioning the commenter's name in the video. My response is aimed at addressing his viewpoint. It has nothing to do with the name itself. Quote, "Why do the students in push hand always seem to melodramatically fly backward? It's clear they are cooperating beyond the input of the master. It is a confusion thing to make the master look good, or is this an abstract representation of the master defeating them that has evolved cartoonishly for theatrical demonstrative purposes? I'm curious how this originated and evolved." End quote. First of all, he asked me several questions. To be frank, those questions sounded like accusations, so I have to also be very direct in response. For instance, first, he assumed that the people in the video were Li Mogen and his own students. Second, he believed that the push hands effect in the video was simply the result of students' cooperation. Third, he asked whether this is related to Confucian education. He also asked if this type of push hands is designed to highlight performance effects. Finally, he asked about the roots and developmental causes of this phenomenon. I will address them sentences by sentence. During this process, my goal is, of course, to better elaborate on the technical aspect. So, let's get started. First, the commenter said, quote, "Why do the students in push hands always seem to melodramatically fly backward?" End quote. First of all, most of the people on whom Li Mogen is demonstrating in those videos are not Li Mogen students. Mostly, they were just casually asking Li Mogen for guidance, and Lin was simply performing casual demonstrations. Although I never interacted with Lin personally, I have interacted with his students many years ago. Among the people I have encountered, there are quite a few who initially doubted Lin's skills, but became completely convinced after practical experience. They told me that videos on the internet about Lin Mogen doing push hands were of Lin practicing with random people. Therefore, your assumption that those people are Lin Mogen's students is not true. Moreover, those people are not intentionally flying back. They are simply reacting to Lin's skill involuntarily after losing their center of gravity. Many people can execute these techniques. For example, I can do them myself. It's just that reaching the rhyme of effortless mastery that Lin possessed is indeed extremely rare. Next, the commenter said, quote, "It's clear they are cooperating beyond the input of the master," end quote. It needed to be pointed out here that communication and demonstrations in Tai Chi push hands do not allow for random unrestricted attacks like other martial arts. Because push hands has its own rules, traditional Tai Chi push hands has even more rules. Therefore, because the people in the video were using traditional push hands rules, they were constrained by certain rules when pushing hand with Lin, which make it look like cooperation. At the same time, the video only demonstrates the effect of Lin Mogen pushing others away, and does not show instance of Lin Mogen himself being pushed away. In reality, Lin himself was also pushed away by others. These are all basic common facts, so it is not the result of people cooperating. Next, the commenter said, quote, "Is it a confusion thing to make the master look good?" End quote. I must answer that question seriously. First of all, in any ethnic group or culture, people value respecting the elderly and caring for the young, and care about respecting others. Therefore, I feel it is rather inappropriate to claim that students accommodating their teacher's public image is the concept rooted in the teachings of Confucius. Let me ask you another question. Did Confucius really educate students to cooperate with their teachers? Isn't seeking truth from a fact a teaching of the Confucian school? For you to think that this video lacks authenticity and suspect that this is the result of Confucian philosophy is a very poor line of questioning. Let me ask you, if I suspected that the actions of a Christian around me did not match my understanding, would I attribute it to the teachings of Jesus? If the actions of a Muslim friend did not align with my views, should I ask if they were influenced by Muhammad? I hope going forward you will not unnecessarily conflate a simple Tai Chi question with culture when questioning someone. That is the most basic form of respect to a culture. Next, the commenter said, quote, "Or is it an abstract representation of the master defeating them that has evolved cartoonishly for theatrical demonstrative purposes?" End quote. I have already answered this question earlier and do not need to explain it again, because your assumptions were generated out of a lack of understanding of Lin Mogen himself and his Tai Chi practice. Finally, the commenter said, quote, "I'm curious how this originated and evolved," end quote. Since your previous questions were all formulated based on faulty assumptions, which have been addressed now. The question needs no further answering. Furthermore, I believe that your questions were well-intentioned, but because they were rather sharp, I could only respond sentence by sentence based on their literal meaning. Thank you for your questions, and as they gave me an opportunity to clarify the issue. Next, I will share another video of Li Mogen doing push-ups, which is the compilation of different clips of his push-up.
这个是一个种紧，然，踩，你接他这个惯性就甩出去了，走，好，深点力，深点摇。
Having answered the question regarding last week's video, I will now continue discussing Li Yaxuan's Tai Chi. As a top disciple of Yang Chengfu, Li Yaxuan can be called a generational grandmaster of Tai Chi, or 一代太极拳宗师. He achieved new developments on the foundation of Yang Chengfu's Tai Chi. His Tai Chi style stands unique on its own, and its most critical characteristics can be summarized as purely driven by spirit, sunk and soft yet dense and continuous, great relaxation and great softness, overcoming the hard with the soft, or 纯以神形，松沉绵密，大松大软，以柔克刚。Among these, relaxed thinking, or 松沉 and great relaxation and great softness, or 大松大软, serve as the most crucial soul of his art. First, he placed extreme emphasis on relaxed thinking, or 松沉, make the roots grow from the feet. Li Yaxuan paid utmost attention to the skill of this concept, believing that above all else, the most crucial thing is for the body posture to be relaxed and soft, with roots in the feet, or 千要紧万要紧，是身势松软，脚下有根为最要紧。He proposed the famous theory of internal strength levels of 劲道层次论, dividing the internal strength, or 劲 of Tai Chi into hard strength, or 硬劲, rigid soft strength, or 僵柔劲, thinking relaxed strength, or 松沉劲, light agile strength, or 轻灵劲, and emptiness strength, or 虚无劲. Viewing thinking relaxed strength, or 松沉劲, as the foundation and the key, His Tai Chi form everywhere embodies turning master in tail thinking, or 缝转必成, and every movement master in tail thinking, or 易动必成, demanding that the body's entire energy circulation and internal strength be thoroughly relaxed and sunk to the feet, thereby utilizing rebound from the ground to issue robust internal power, or 发劲. Second, great relaxation and great softness, or 大松大软, flowing like cloud and water. His form was open, graceful, and upright, neither floating nor sluggish. Externally, it appeared extremely gentle and soft, but this relaxation and softness was by no means limp or powerless. Rather, it was a state of relaxed without being lax, soft without collapsing, or 松而不懈，软而不塌. Characterized by fluent internal circulation and replete internal strength, containing immense elasticity and toughness. Third, purely driven by spirit, taking intent and vital energy as the primary. He advocated that practicing forms and push hands should focus entirely on inner comprehension and the circulation of intent and vital energy, using the mind to move the vital energy, or 以心行气, and the vital energy to move the body, or 以气运身. He advocated that only when the mind is tranquil can the body relax. Only when the body is relaxed can the vital energy flow. And only when the vital energy flows can the internal strength sink. 心静才能体松，体松才能气通，气通才能进沉. Without using clumsy force or 着力, he relied entirely on sensitive tactile perception and mental intent to neutralize and strike opponents. Fourth, both push-hand and free sparring were sudden, crisp, fast, and spurning. Although Li Yaxuan's Tai Chi appeared extremely flexible, relaxed, and sunk during routine practice and form presentation, in actual push-hand or 推手 and free sparring application or 散手, the explosive power or 发劲 of Li Yaxuan's practice was extremely effective. It truly achieved the feature of the unity of yin and yang, or 阴阳相济, characterized by using greatly relaxed and soft but one issuing power unified like an exploding thunder, or 平时大松大软，发劲整如炸雷. This content are my supplement to the previous video. I hope everyone can understand this branch of Yang style Tai Chi and deepen your understanding of Tai Chi. So that was all for today. I hope this follow-up video will clarify some misunderstandings and help practitioners understand Li Yaxuan and his practice. Please post any further questions about Li Yaxuan, his practice, or his lineage in the comment section. I will answer them for you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. See you next time and enjoy your practice.